Hello, beautiful people. I just wanted to come and share with you tonight about our cold brew carafe. I'm just going to put a brew on for tonight, for overnight, so I figured I'd come and share with you guys. So a few things about our cold brew carafe and why it's so amazing is that cold brew coffee is different than iced coffee. Iced coffee is just regular percolated coffee over heat, nice and quick, and yeah, that's it. And then cold brew, it actually sits and brews either at room temperature or in your refrigerator for 8 to 12 hours. So the good thing about the cold brew is that because you're cold brewing and you're not percolating, you're not losing all of that caffeine. So it keeps all of the caffeine in your coffee, so we don't have to drink as much. So that's a perk. But I know these days I feel like we're nonstop drinking coffee because we need it to keep up with all the kiddos and stuff. But yeah, so it keeps in all the caffeine. It's way less acidic. So if you love coffee, but you find it hard to drink because you have acid reflux or heartburn, this is much less acidic. So you're not going to get as much of that. So that's a really great perk right there. It has tons of great health benefits because you're keeping all of the good stuff that's in your coffee still in your coffee. It's different than iced coffee because iced coffee, like I said, is just percolated over heat, and this is actually brewed cold. There's a ton of health benefits like speeding up your metabolism, all those kinds of things as well. So you definitely want to be cold brewing. Now, the awesome thing about this is it's called a cold brew, but you don't necessarily have to drink it cold. You can just brew it cold, and then you can pour it into your cup, and then you can just heat it up in your microwave, or if you don't have a microwave, you can heat it up over the stove. Or the really good thing about this is you can make ready to drink, or you can make coffee concentrate. Now with the coffee concentrate, you can actually, it's a lot stronger, so you just need a little bit of coffee, and then you water it down so it lasts longer, and then you water it down with your water or milk. So you can already boil your milk in your kettle, and then you can add it to your coffee concentrate, and then you've got a hot coffee as well. So really great perk with that. And I'll explain to you a little bit how it works. So it comes with your carafe. Now this carafe, it looks like glass. It's absolutely gorgeous, but guess what? It's not glass, it's plastic. It just looks beautiful like glass. So we don't need to worry about breaking it. And it's nice and sleek, and it actually fits in your refrigerator door perfectly. It also comes with our micro mesh as well as the cap that also acts as a coaster to sit your micro mesh on once you take your coffee out after it's brewed. So this is our micro mesh. The good thing about it is you don't only need to do coffee in here. If you're not a coffee drinker, maybe you're a tea drinker, you can do tea in here. So you can put tea bags in here, you can put loose tea in here, you can combine it with anything that you like fruits and stuff as well, and do like fruit teas. Check us out. We've got tons of recipes for cold coffee drinks as well as brewed tea drinks. So check us out with that. The micro mesh is great. You can see it's super tiny. Recommendation to use coarse grounds in here, not fine grounds, coarse or medium. Because the fine grounds, they do tend to float out a little bit. Obviously, it's not going to hurt you. It's just way easier to brew with your coarse grounds. So you want to put coarse grounds in here. You'll see, if you can see here, there's a line here, and that's where you put your coffee in and fill up to here, and that's where you're ready to drink. So you can just drink it as it is, or just add your regular cream, sugar, whatever. And then up here, you can fill 2 cups of coffee in here and put it up to here, and that's going to be a lot stronger. That's your coffee concentrate. Or maybe you just like that quick espresso shot, or you like your coffee to last longer, so you just need to put a little bit in, and then you can water it down with your milk or water or whatever you like. So that's a great perk. The also good thing about cold brew is you can make it, you can be as creative as you want. You can toast coconut and put coconut in with your coffee and have a nice toasted coconut coffee. You can put any kind of spices in here. When you want to have those pumpkin spice lattes, and Starbucks and Tim Hortons and all those places, it's not the season, but you still love them, just get yourself some pumpkin spice and you can put your pumpkin spice in with your coffee and you can cold brew pumpkin spice. You can ground up nuts and put in here if you like a nuttier flavor. You can put mint in here. Like, there's so many options that you can make how you like. So it's really great because instead of, you know, getting up in the morning, having to get up extra early, go and wait in those drive-through lineups to go and get your fancy drinks and all that stuff, it's quick and easy to make at home. It's going to save you a ton of money. You get to sleep in because it's only going to take you 2 seconds to make your coffee or latte or cappuccino or whatever in the morning, and then you're out the door, right? So save yourself time and money. So I'm just going to put one together here and show you because we're actually getting low on our cold brew. It lasts up to 2 weeks in the refrigerator. Obviously, most of us aren't going to keep it that long, so we just keep refilling ours. I'm going to show you one of my favorite drinks in a minute. So you can see that we're getting low on our cold brew now. So I'm putting a brew on tonight. When I get up in the morning, this is a 2-liter pitcher, and this makes about 1 liter of coffee or tea. So what I'll do is I'll take my cold brew out in the morning, and then I will just take it out, set it on here, and then I'll pour our cold brew into the pitcher, and then I can put on another brew tomorrow and have another one to fill in here tomorrow night. So you can be constantly going with it. It's good to have 2. If you like tea and coffee, you can keep 2 brewing at the same time. And if you just need the 1 liter, that's totally fine. You can brew it, you can take out your mesh, and then you can just sit it right in the refrigerator, in the door of your refrigerator or in your refrigerator, right in the beautiful carafe as well. So I am just going to put in a cup of coffee grounds. Just going to pour that right in there. The first line's about a cup, so I'm not sure if you can see that. I've just gone over the line in there. And then we're just going to fill it up with water. Obviously, if you have 2 cups in here and your grounds are all the way up to here, you're going to want to pour that water really slowly, because you don't want all those grounds to just pour out over the top. So you can see already as it drips through the micro mesh, so the water comes out. It's quite light right now, but obviously after it brews all night, tomorrow we're going to check it out and it's going to be nice and dark in the morning. All right, so we're going to fill it right up to the rim up here. And that's it, guys. That's how super simple and easy it is. This cap does not seal on. It's just a cap to lay on top. But like I said, this fits right in your refrigerator door, so you don't need to worry about knocking it over or anything. So I'm going to pop this right in the fridge, and then tomorrow morning, like I said, I'm going to take it out. I'll actually come back and show you guys in the morning, okay? But while that's in there, I'm going to get rid of the last bit of this cold brew I have left. And then my pitcher's ready to go to start brewing some more for the next few days. So what I'm going to do is, I don't like coffee like straight up or just, you know, cream and sugar or milk and sugar or anything like that. I like to have mine sweet or fancy drinks or anything like that because I don't like the strong coffee taste. But I do love like the mochas and, you know, lattes and all that kind of stuff. So it's quick and simple to do at home. So I've just got about a couple ounces of milk in here. And then I'm going to take about 4 ounces or so of cold brew. Obviously, you can make as much as you want. All right, there we go. Now my goodness, I forgot my measuring spoon. Sorry, guys. Oh, that's a half tablespoon, close enough. Obviously, you can add as much as you like, but I'm going to add in a tablespoon. This is a half tablespoon. I'm going to add in a tablespoon of caramel. So that's 1. And this is really great for salted caramel too. If you want to mix your caramel with some sea salt beforehand, it's so good. And then I'm going to mix 2 tablespoons of chocolate. So we're going to do a caramel and chocolate. I like to call it a latte. I'm not really sure. I'm not up on my fancy drinks. But that's it, guys. You can get up in the morning, and if you want your fancy drink, you could already have your pumpkin spice brewed in there if you want your pumpkin spice latte. You can have that brewed in the fridge, ready to go. You get up in the morning, you just add your cream or milk or whatever you like to it. So I'm just gonna pop the lid of my all-in-one shaker on. And that's it, guys. I've got a nice caramel chocolate latte. If I want to warm it up, I can just pop it in the microwave to heat it up before I go. I prefer my coffee drinks cold, so I like this. And then you can also get a little extra creative. So I'm just gonna pour it over some ice. Yummy, so delicious. And I'm gonna get a little creative. No one's home right now. The kids are gone to bed. My husband's working. Shh. So I'm gonna get some whipped cream. Now, don't tell my daughter we actually bought this because she wants to play that pie face game and we haven't played it yet. So don't tell her I'm using her pie face cream. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of whipped cream on there. Drizzle with some caramel. You can put some cinnamon on there. Get a zester, shave some chocolate if you want to get really fancy. But how quick and easy was that? And how much money have I saved myself? Look at this deliciousness. So good. So I've saved myself so much money. Just a cup of coffee grounds, just pennies and water. That's gonna give me a liter of coffee. And then just a little bit of milk and some flavoring or whatever you want. And then you've got a nice, beautiful, fancy drink. And yeah, save yourself time and save yourself money. So get yourself a cold brew. Like I said, if not for coffee, then tea. So many great options with that, but I'll check back with you in the morning and show you once it's all brewed. And yeah, super simple. So get yourself a cold brew. It's awesome. And you're going to thank me for it when you're making those fancy drinks and your own creations. Bye for now. Hi everyone, it's bright and early in the morning here. My cold brew is done that I put on last night and I just wanted to come and just share it with you all. So as you can see, it's nice and dark now and a beautiful coffee color. So I'm just gonna take it out and we've got just a little sip here. So I'm just gonna add it to my pitcher. And then that way I can just rinse this out quickly with some water and I can get another brew on. And then before I go to bed tonight, I can actually add another liter to my pitcher. So we're good to go again. So you can keep rotating it all the time. And I forgot to mention when I started this video that another great perk to the cold brew is that it gives you a more richer, smoother, sweeter flavor. So you don't need to add as much sugar or anything as well. So another great benefit of this. So I'm just gonna take off my cap, and like I said, we're gonna use that as our coaster. So I'm just gonna wait for it to drip a little, just get all the goodness out of there. And as you can see, like I said, you can just dump your coffee grounds and you can put the cap back on and you can just put it right in your refrigerator in this beautiful carafe as well. So here you can see, so you can just sit it right on here until you're done doing with whatever you want with your cold brew. And I'm just gonna pour it right into my pitcher. And we are good to go. We can set up another brew. And then before I go to bed tonight, I can put another liter in here. We'll have some more of this today. So another liter will fit in here perfectly. And then tomorrow morning, we got a full liter good to go. So yeah, so it's awesome. So get yourselves a cold brew. And like I said, if you're not a coffee drinker, that's okay. You can do tea as well. And I'm just going to dump my coffee grounds. If you compost, they're great for compost. I've also heard, I haven't tried this myself, but I've also heard if you mix it with eggshells and ground it up, you can use it for plant food and stuff as well to put in with your plants. So another great tip there. Yeah, so there you have it. Our cold brew carafe. and our cold brew, and we're all set up for the day, couple days, however long it takes you to drink it. All right, thanks for joining me again, guys. Bye for now.